it looks like Teyana Taylor secretly filed for divorce back in January from Iman Shumpert. And what she's saying in this divorce will probably shock you because it's the complete opposite of what she said back in September about their separation being amicable.
I wanted to try it. Like I said, I'm Dora the Explorer.
Child, not even our girl Teyana Taylor is safe from the broke men epidemic because her serial cheating ex-husband Iman Shumpert just dragged her to court and demanded for her to pay him child support. Apparently, Iman has been working overtime to make this divorce as messy as possible, and now he's trying to dip his hands into Teyana's pockets. There have been several reports over the years of Iman being an awful husband and treating Teyana like garbage the whole time that they were married, but she still stayed with him for the sake of their daughters. Things even got so bad at one point, he literally had to tell her to stop working because he was jealous of her becoming more famous than him and making more money. Teyana even went as far as to accuse Iman of mistreating her in their marriage and causing her extreme irreversible damage. Child, who would have thought that Teyana and Iman's relationship would even end like this? It was a point in time where they were on everybody's mood board for what a healthy relationship should look like. Whole time, Iman was cutting up all behind the scenes. Now, in case you somehow missed out on all the tea, Teyana announced her divorce from Iman back in November of 2023, when she put up this since-deleted IG post that said, "In all fairness, Iman and I are separated and have been for a while. To be 1000% clear, infidelity ain't one of the reasons for our departure. We are still best friends, great business partners, and are one hell of a team when it comes to co-parenting our two beautiful children." Teyana was really trying to make this divorce as quiet as possible on social media and even painting Iman out to be a good guy. But all of that was BS, because once them court documents got released, oh, she was singing a whole different tune. And to put the icing on the cake, she deleted the IG post that she had made earlier about the divorce. She was not playing with that man, y'all. In court documents obtained by TMZ, she accused Iman of being jealous of her fame and feeling insecure about being good enough for her, despite the fact that he was earning way more playing basketball than she could ever dream of making music. She said Iman would grow annoyed when they would attend public events together, and photographers would ask for him to step out of frame. The mistreatment from Iman allegedly got so bad that he started treating her cruelly and displaying extreme narcissistic behavior throughout the majority of their marriage. Teyana tried to get a hold of Iman growing hatred and jealousy of her by intentionally dimming her light for her husband to try to have a harmonious and peaceful marriage. But this only made him more and more angry. At some point, she even thought of giving up her entire career to be a housewife, since her career was clearly driving Iman crazy. And you know what? She actually did it. Teyana said she turned down recording opportunities and acting gigs because Iman did not want her to work. Now, you would think this would make Iman happy, since that's what he wanted her to do after all, right? Guess what? He was not. Teyana claims that after giving birth to one of their kids, Iman complained about her not making money. Child, this man is so unhinged, y'all. Teyana was literally doing everything she could to make him happy, and all that did was make him mistreat her even more. At some point, she got sick of his BS and they separated for a while. However, they got back together not too long after, and according to Teyana, it was short-lived because Iman remained in an insecure state as his NBA career continued to wind down and he became extremely emotionally and mentally toward her. Once all this tea came out and people started to see Iman for the awful husband that he was, and tried to do some damage control by asking the court to change the cause of divorce from cruel treatment to irretrievable broken bond. You see, when Teyana filed for divorce, she claimed that the reason for her divorcing Iman is because of cruel treatment. And for those of y'all who don't know, cruel treatment is the willful, persistent infliction of unnecessary suffering, whether in realization or apprehension, whether of mind or body, to such an extent as to render cohabitation dangerous and unendurable. But Iman is basically now saying that she's lying about him treating her cruelly and that her claim should be thrown out and replaced with irretrievable broken bond. But it gets even worse, because in a recent court filing that Iman did, he's now asking the court to make Teyana pay him child support because she allegedly makes more money than him. Like, you cannot make this up, y'all. Iman claims that his monthly income before taxes is only around $47,981. while Teyana makes around $93,885. He said despite the severe income difference, he's been giving Teyana $8,000 a month to take care of their two children, Junie and Rue. Mind you, the man had no problem stealing millions of dollars from Teyana while they were married. Yeah, y'all heard that right. In a previous court hearing, Teyana accused Iman of leaving her with $200,000 in uncompleted home renovations that he started without her permission. On top of that, he withdrew over $4 million from their joint bank account, which was mostly her money. So not only was he emotionally and verbally mistreating her, but he was making horrible financial decisions behind her back, all of which she had to pay for, and recklessly withdrawing huge amounts of money from their joint bank account without even telling her what he was using the money for. He was treating her like complete trash, and Teyana took it all because she genuinely wanted their marriage to work for the sake of their daughters. And remember how I said he was also cheating on her mercilessly with other women? Teyana did not hold back from bringing that up in court too. He was first accused of cheating back in 2016 when one of his side pieces posted receipts of her and Iman messing around while he was still with Teyana. She said Iman got in touch with her on IG and told her to meet up with him in a hotel so they could hook up. But when she got there, he was with his teammate Kyrie Irving, and they demanded for her to sleep with both of them. When she refused, they snatched her phone and threw it at the back of her head while she was walking away. Iman initially confirmed the allegations, but he told people to stop dragging Teyana in for this because they're his mistakes. I was young, I was selfish, I've broken hearts, and I've been insensitive to them. I never really cared what the internet said of me until now, and that's not because they're antagonizing me. They are now directing hate toward a woman that gives off nothing but positive energy and deserves nothing more than the world that I vow to give her. But don't fall for this BS, because he continued to cheat on her. See, in 2018, the allegations came back when Drake was exposed for hiding his child Adonis with the former adult movie star Sophie. Around this time, there were reports of Sophie not being sure who the baby daddy was because she was actively sleeping with A$AP Rocky, James Harden, and Iman at the time. And just a few months later, rumors started making rounds on social media of Iman and Teyana having a three-way with adult star Ali Rides, and even getting her pregnant. Teyana was super embarrassed about the whole thing and took to Twitter to deny the rumors in a tweet that read, "I've never seen / touch that girl in my life." Iman also ranted in an explosive IG post that read, "Ali is my friend, and I'm not gonna apologize for putting heart eyes under her picture as seeing my wife go through a pregnancy and blossoming in motherhood. I can't help but to admire and enjoy every part of that process. Through IG to any woman I scroll past in that energy." What made things even worse is that Teyana had admitted prior to this that she and Iman had engaged in multiple threesomes in the marriage, and that she's usually the one who initiates them.
That's the mix-up. You know what I'm saying? People hear it and think that is like a thing where it's like every day we just taking down. Like that's not that. It just be those times where like we just like if we on vacation, like our anniversary, like you know what I'm saying? Like it's just certain times where like, you know, like in the beginning I wanted to try it. Like I said, I'm Dora the Explorer. Like Bob, backpack, shorts, t-shirt, like yeah.
That's
like,
not what Dora's about.
I know that's not what Dora's about, and I feel so bad.
Julie.
As soon as she said this, people speculated that she might have indulged in these three-way intercourses with Iman because she wanted to satisfy his cheating tendencies, so he wouldn't sleep with people behind her back. But of course, that didn't work because a few months later, he was caught cheating again when the IGT page The Neighborhood Talk posted IG stories of one of Iman's side chicks wearing his chain. There was another video of her chilling in the car with Iman's voice in the background. She then uploaded another video of her being all booed up with him. Now, like I said before, Teyana brought all this up in her divorce filing and even threw him under the bus for a DUI that he caught back in 2022 for possession of marijuana and fleeing the scene after crashing her Rolls Royce. Child, I'm convinced Iman had our girl under some kind of spell because she tolerated way too much. And Iman never bothered to change and be a better man. As usual, people had their own thoughts about this. Like this person who said, "No real man or real father would mind paying child support if they not in the home anymore with those children. And the ones who do complain know they wrong and know that hurt coming from somewhere else. Shakes my head, cause what about your kids?" Another person said, Iman Shumpert crazy as hell. I don't give a F how much money I got. Teyana Taylor gonna pay that Wi-Fi or something. But now I wanna know your thoughts. What do y'all think about Iman asking Teyana for child support? And do y'all think he deserves it after everything he put her through? Y'all been knew what to do? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other very messy video.